Hey guys, welcome to Team 1 from Yugioh. Today I'm gonna be doing a combo tutorial as well as some test hands, okay? Alright, so for combo number 1, these two, and let's see, impermanence and ash. Now let's say that this is your opening 5. Now this is actually a wind up plus 2 hand traps. That's basically what this hand is. So how the combo works is that you're going to set imperm, most likely in the middle column, sinister shadow games, and you're going to set schism, right? Now, when your opponent turn starts, you're going to go ahead and you're going to activate sinister shadow games. You're going to set, you're going to send Wendy, and then Wendy's effect will trigger, and you're going to send, not send, but you're going to special summon Hedgehog in face down defense position, right? Now, that's basically it for combo number 1. You're gonna have Ash. Your Schism is now live because you can banish this and that to make your Winda. And you have Ash and Impermanence, as well as a Shaddoll Fusion follow-up, just in case. Alright? So, that's it for combo number 1. Pretty standard, right? Alright. So, for combo number 2, alright, so basically all you need is a Alistair any Shaddoll and Shaddoll Fusion. This is basically all you need. The other two can be anything. So how the combo works is that you're going to normal summon, activate effect, add invocation. Now, after you add invocation, what you're going to do, what you're going to do is you're going to link off Alistair, Almirage, link off Almirage into Secure Garda. Alright? Now this is 3 summons, right? You're going to now activate Shaddoll Fusion, Beast plus Secure Garda. Now this is your 4th summon. So how the chain link will work is that you're going to chain link one construct and chain link to any other Shaddoll. So seeing that this is Beast, normally you would chain link one Beast and chain link two construct, but that's not the case here. You have to chain block this so that it doesn't get ashed, right? So then you are going to go ahead and for chain link, chain, shuffle, chain link 2, which is Beast, is going to draw one card, and then chain link 1 is construct, is going to dump Schism. Now this next important part, you must do it this way. Okay? What you can do is you can activate, you can link this off for Gravity Controller, and then you can activate Construct's effect here. Now, if you do it like this, Nibiru won't be a problem. So don't do it like this, right? Now, the biggest thing is getting Beld or getting what's it's called? Skullmeister. So how you have to play this in order to play around that, you have to leave this on field. Activate Invocation first. Banish that Secure Gardener and Alistair, and then you have to summon Makaba here, right? Gonna activate Invocation's effect, add the Alistair to hand, and then you're gonna link this off into Gravity Controller. Then you activate Construct's effect. At this point, Bell or Skullmeister will not affect you. You're gonna add the Schism, and then you're gonna set the Schism, and you have a negate plus a Schism in hand, plus 3 cards. So that's basically how the combo works. Alright. Now, those are good hands. Let's see what we can do with, let's say, a bad hand. Now, one thing always comes up is, what if you draw Schism and only one Shaddoll? How do you make it work? Well, let's show you a hand. Let's say you have Hedgehog and Schism. Now this in your opening hand, this in your hand is going to be an interruption. This by itself is an interruption. All right. Now let me show you how. You're going to normal summon Hedgehog. Now because Hedgehog is normal summoned and it has 1,000 or less attack, it meets the requirements for Almirage. So what you're going to do is you're going to special summon Almirage, link it off into Secure Gardener, and then you're going to set your Schism, and that will be your turn. Now, when your opponent's turn, let's say they're playing Drytron, and their graveyard is loaded, you just activate Schism, banish these, a Shaddoll monster and a Light monster. You're going to summon Construct, and then Construct effect will trigger. Now, when Construct's effect triggers, what you're going to be sending is you're going to send Ariel, right? Now, when you send Ariel, that is going to banish their graveyard. What you can also do is just seeing that just to secure the follow-up, you can send Squamata, and then Squamata's effect will dump the Ariel. So that way, on your turn, when your turn comes back around, you're gonna have that Schism live again. No matter what you draw, that Schism will be live, you know? So you won't have to touch your construct. So that's how the combo works, and that was just from these 2 cards. Alright? So let's do some test hands and see what we can do, okay? Alright, let's pile shuffle first. I always pile shuffle 10. When you're playing a 40 card deck, I think it's the best way to pile shuffle. Now, the secret to my pile shuffling so that I always draw good hands is that how you take your cards up after pile shuffling. So when your cards are set out like this, how do you pick them up? Now for me, I do it a really weird way. So I take these up, take these up, these up, these up, these, put in one side, that together, this together, and then I shuffle. That's how I pile shuffle, and that always gives me the best results. So I would definitely recommend this to you guys as well, okay? So we're doing about 4 test hands here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is the starting hand, which is actually awesome because how we're going to be doing this is we're going to activate Meltdown. Let me turn it like this. So activate Meltdown, add Alistair. Normal summon Alistair effect. I'm a good Invoked player, so even if they ash it, I would still have my invocation. you're going to add your second copy of invocation. Going to link this. You're going to link this off into Almirage, then link Almirage off into Secure Garda. And then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to activate invocation to banish this, banish that, and then you're going to summon your Makaba. Now you're going to activate that invocation's effect, place it on the top of the deck. You're going to add your Alistair to your hand. Now this is where it really gets spicy. So what you're going to do is you're going to activate your second invocation, and you're going to keep Alistair in hand, activate invocation, banish these two to summon Winda, and then chainlink 1 will be Squamata, chainlink 2 will be Hedgehog. Gonna add Dragon. You're gonna add Ariel. You're gonna add Dragon. Yeah. Gonna add Dragon. And then with the Dragon, with Squamata, you're going to send Wendy. And then Wendy will special summon Beast. And then you're gonna set your Super Poly. And this is your hand. This is your board. Right? So your board is a Makaba with a Monster Negate, a Winda, Beast, and a Super Poly. So even if they get dark, even if you get Dark Rulered, you still have that follow, just in case, you know? So that's it for the first combo, for the first test hand. Let's see what we get in the next one. I don't recommend pile shuffling after turn 1, after after you've already pile shuffled, because the thing is, um, Invoked likes to be to be clusty. You know that invocation is always where the Alistair is. So even when you're shuffling, it increases the chances of actually finding both, right? And finding both is always a good option. So let's see. Okay. So this hand was definitely a brick. This hand going second is absolute beast, but going first, this hand is definitely a just pass. You're just passing on this hand right here. It really makes no sense to push with this hand because at that point you'd be just losing out on resources, right? So yeah, that hand's a brick. All right. So how you'd play this hand is you'd normal summon Alistair. Alistair's effect would grab you Invocation, link it off, All Mirage, Secure Guard now, set, special summon, activate effect. Now the reason you do this is you always want this to be recurring every standby phase. And right? So activate effect, banish, and then you're gonna search blue. So you're searching blue, and then you're gonna activate invocation, banish, banish, Summon Makaba, activate effect, put on the top of the deck. Always remember to shuffle after doing this. So yeah, and then this will be your hand. This was a pretty bonkers hand going first. So yeah, they have to play through a lot of stuff here. And you have immense follow-up in these two cards. So yeah, let's get to the next one. Alright, so with this hand, what we're doing is we're going to activate Shaddoll Fusion. Shaddoll Fusion will take these two, Construct, and then you're going to activate Construct's effect, Chainlink 1, activate Ariel's effect, Chainlink 2, just the chain block. Then you're going to banish your blue sky from the graveyard. With Construct's effect, you're going to dump Schism directly. You're not going to be dumping Squamata here just because you were trying to play around Ash here. You don't want to get caught with Ash there. So you just definitely dump Schism directly. Okay. Now after that, what you're going to do is you're going to link this off for Gravity Controller, and then Construct's effect, add Schism, you set one, and that's your turn. So you have Ash and Schism. Now let's go into another one. So as you can see, it's pretty consistent in terms of what it wants to do. Either Winda or Mikaba. You have to get one of them. And either way, you're getting it with hand traps. So that's basically the point of the deck. Alright. So with this hand, how you'd play it like this. Act activate Meltdown. And this is only one combo line, by the way. It depends on what your deck is playing. So because I opened specifically Effect Veiler and Nibiru, I'm not worried about monster effects. So when I normal summon Alistair here, and I activate effect, and I get invocation, there's two lines you can make here. You can just go for the standard, you can go for the standard Mikaba pass, but not me. I'm gonna spice things up just a bit, and I am going to link this off into Almirage. Then I'm going to activate Invocation using both of those. I'm going to go into App Cologne. I'm not going to use App Cologne's effect to chain block, but just because I have Meltdown app, so they can't respond either way. So it's basically Squamata Wendy. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to activate Wendy's effect. to special summon Beast, and then using Skomata's effect, I'm going to dump Hedgehog. So what Hedgehog will do is, Hedgehog is going to add me Ariel from my deck to my hand. Now I'm going to link these off into Verte. I'm going to activate App Cologne's effect. I'm going to add Schism, and I'm going to dump Ariel. Now what Ariel's effect will do is it will banish the Alistair in my graveyard. Then I'm going to activate Invocation to add back Alistair to my hand. I'm going to activate Anaconda here, pay 2k, special summon my window, by dumping Shaddoll Fusion, and then Beast effect is going to allow me to draw one card. And I draw that. So basically, you're just going to set this, and these are your interruptions. So you have follow up basically, Veiler, Nibiru, and Schism, right? So that's a lot of cards to play through if I'm the opponent. And yeah, that's it for the final combo for today. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And if you made it this far, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please, okay? It really means a lot to us here at Team One Punch Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's greatly appreciated. Signing out. Shooting star.